you know, doing drum samples for like Timbaland, No ID, Just Blaze, stuff like that. After a while hanging around, I wanted to see how my drums went from to what they used in songs.
Intrepid Songwriter. Field trip. So I had a chance to take some more students on a field trip. This time we went to Fort Knox Studios in Chicago. Now, Fort Knox is a really unique place. It's not a recording studio, but what it offers is space. Almost endless rooms and rooms of space for whatever you need to further your music-based business. For example, it offers a lot of practice rooms. You'll hear it on a later video. You'll hear the drummer going in a room we were close to. If you need office space, if you want to set up your own recording studio with your own equipment, they can give you space for that. If you want to set up a room that you broadcast or you live stream from, and they have this incredible band room, you'll see it as the video progresses. So it's one of the most unique places in Chicago, and a lot of big names have come through Fort Knox. So our guide for the tour was Stephanie Miller. She's the general manager at Fort Knox, and she was great. Showed us everything the place has to offer, but you'll see it in the videos that follow. But first, a word from our sponsor. Don't forget to hire me as your music producer. You'll get hot tracks, unique sounds, and bonus. If we co-write a song, I'll do all the registrations. And remember, your first 15-minute consultation is free. Click on the link below.
We're here, and I will be taking you guys on a little tour of the space. We're going to go through kind of the building itself is pretty large, but I'm going to kind of take you guys through and show you the different parts of our business. First, our hourly rehearsal spaces, and then kind of talk to you about that side of the business. We'll walk through the building and show you some of our long-term rentals that we have, and then I'm going to actually bring you guys up to meet one of our tenants. His name is Donnie. He has a large studio here, and he can talk to you guys about how he got started in the music industry and what he does. He's excited to talk to you guys. And then I'll show you our showcase rooms that we use for like touring bands and larger artists that are getting ready to prep for bigger production tours or bigger production shows. And then if you guys have any questions, you can ask me throughout the whole thing. And then we'll just be a nice little hangout session. So just a little background before I take you guys into the showcase rooms. We have been, so this is Fort Knox Studio. We've been in business for 10 years. We celebrated 10 years in December. We are about 130,000 square feet of creative rehearsal space. There are 3 different parts to the business. One of them being these hourly rehearsal spaces where we provide all the gear. Bands come in, they practice, they pay by the hour, and then they leave. They don't have to bring anything into the space except for their instruments. They don't even want to do that. They can rent from us as well. And then we have the rest of the building is about 150 long-term rentals. So within that realm of everything, we have mainly rehearsal spaces, but we do have a lot of creative businesses that rent space from us and run their business out of our facility. We have about 4 recording studios in the building that run their business out of our facility. And then outside of that, we have 2 large showcase rooms that I'll take you guys and show you. And then we do, like I said, a lot of tour production stuff back there. Concerts that usually like bands that are coming for, we get pretty busy during festival season. Bands that are doing one-off shows, but a lot of local musicians, Jennifer Hudson, Chance the Rapper, stuff like that. Hi, is it? I see if you need somebody. And then we can hang out, and I'll show you guys the space back there, and then if you have questions. There's myself, and then we have 3 rehearsal technicians that handle mainly these hourly rehearsal spaces. They set them up. It's obviously an appointment-based business. We get pretty busy in the evenings. All of our rooms are full. We have bands that book 6 to 8, and then bands that book 8 to 10. We're open till 11 o'clock. We have bands that book until 11. So it's mainly setting up the rooms based off of the preferences for each band that comes in. How many microphones do you need? Do you have guitar amp set it up for the next appointment. So we have 3 rehearsal technicians that handle all of that. Everyone that works here knows how to handle all of this stuff, but 3 in particular that are hired specifically to do this, and then they do a really great job. And then Aaron, our leasing manager, is our whole staff. So these specific rooms are $20 an hour during the day, and then $30 an hour for evening and weekends for groups. Solo rehearsals, if you're just gonna come in and play the drums or play the guitar by yourself, like the guy that is next door right now, it's $10 during the day, and then $20 in the evenings and on the weekends. But we get about anywhere between 250 and 350 appointments a month, so it gets busy. Very busy. Great. And this is just obviously like another business in the building, which is really great for the building for musicians.
You see this guitar here? Detail on it?
Build outs, so anytime, or anything really sound treatment wise, they build houses, but they also do like any of our sound treatment, like if we want sound panels in those front rooms I was showing you, or if we have a tenant come in that rents space from us that wants sound treatment, they can go to them and work out a plan, and it's in-house and super easy. They just install it for them into the space. So another good business to have in the building. Then we just provide the space. That's the same with all of the other rooms that we walk through. Yeah. We try to build the community, obviously, in the building, and I want all of the artists that are in the building to know that they have access to other types of things, specifically like recording. But also on the other side of the business, like we have merch companies, we have photographers, we have, production stuff, we have post-production stuff, we have, anything like brand management. And there's a lot of different businesses in the building that offer a lot of different services to our clients. So this is one of our showcase rooms. This is showcase room B. We, as I said earlier, rent this out for larger bands, and then also larger tour productions. So prior to us remodeling it for private events as well, there's an entrance that just goes right out onto the street. But we don't do that anymore because people don't understand how much goes into these kinds of things. Especially if you have a band playing and then the board is out and our gear is out and people are partying and they don't really understand what the space is used for, and then they think it's like a party and they treat space like it's a venue, and we're not a venue. So we don't do private events anymore, but larger rehearsals, stuff like that. Specifically, like, it's good too, it's set up for live recording, but a lot of times, a lot of bands will run on in-ears, and so there'll be like monitors in there, and then they'll all just be out here, and then there would be like an engineer in there, and then another one in here, so it's good spatially. So Journey came in prior to them headlining Lollapalooza, and they were with us for about 7 days. They rented this space for 7 days, and there was nowhere to walk. It was just completely full of all of their gear. They had 2 drummers. They just had an insane amount of gear.
Wow.
Yeah, it was quite the production.
We also had a chance to spend some time with Danye, an incredible producer that's been in the game a while, and man, did he have some stories to tell. We learned a lot just by listening to him.
So all of you guys are pretty much aspiring producers or recording engineers or something of the sort, I'm assuming then? Got you, cool then. Well, first, my name's Danye, with Kelly Clarkson, crap like that. Beautiful thing. This was never the plan. I just wanted to play in front of thousands of people every day. Achieved that. Blessing. After that, started getting into studio drumming, playing for, doing drum samples for like Timbaland, No ID, Just Blaze, stuff like that. After a while hanging around, I wanted to see how my drums went from what the hell I hit to what they used in songs. I was like, yeah, you finna show me this. Like, I need to understand this magic. Luckily, I had friends like Brian Cabby, who worked for Timbaland and Justin Timberlake and 40 and Drake. that started showing me like, yo, this is the secret. This is what we did. So when I started producing albums, and I'm pretty sure you know this especially now. So for example, I like round numbers. You get $10,000 a producer song. But over the years, over the time of producing that song, you realize you're legit giving all that money to another studio that you're working at. So I might have got $10K to produce that song, I had spent about $5,000 of that at somebody else's studio. And about another $1,000 of that because somebody else understood what was going on in my brain and how to make Pro Tools or Logic or whatever DAW we were using at the time, make it sound good. So after a while, I just realized like, okay, in the interest of my pockets, and just because I like knowing stuff, let me learn this on my own. And not on my own, that's a lie. Because like I said, that Brian Cabby taught me some stuff. Noah Scheib, AKA 40, definitely taught me some stuff. And a couple other people. So this was not the plan. This is an evolution that took, I'm give away my age if I say this. It took at least 19 years. That's crazy for me to think. That took like about 19 or 20 years to evolve to this point.
They also sell merch. So I took a few pictures of some of the things they offer, like instrument accessories, t-shirts, that kind of thing. All in all, this was an incredible field trip. I had a great time and the students did too. So I'm gonna put links beneath this video for Stephanie's LinkedIn profile so you can contact her directly, and the Fort Knox Studio website. So if you're in Chicago and you need to rent some space for literally any kind of music endeavor that you have, Fort Knox Studios is the way to go. Intrepid Songwriter recommended.